Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. The portal is glowing. I think we're probably pulling a lot of shards here in today's video because the summon rush for Skorid the Halfspawn has gone live. It has gone live and it's a big one. The points are a little bit higher than I would have hoped. 2,750 for the rare, so that's a tiny bit higher than what I was expecting, but I was expecting around about 5 sacreds worth. It's slightly higher than that, but not much. And then 5,500 for the epic. So this is definitely I would say an increase recently. I mean, I would say 10 sacreds for an epic was sort of a previous high end, so this is one higher, and once it makes a difference, that adds up, and it would not be unusual for an epic to even show up more like at 4,000-ish. Like that could happen as well. So yeah, that's a bit high. But then I'm also looking at potentially going a little bit further. Legendary skill tome here for a little bit more, then a mythical skill tome. But then you've got to go quite a distance for more. So for me, based off the shards I'm at, I'm definitely considering this mythical skill tome. Now, how much do these all cost? Well, again, for this, by the way, you can do it with mysteries. Mysteries are fine, just not worth much, but you can rip through your mysteries pretty quickly, I would say. I would not touch ancients for this. I also would highly recommend saving primals for 2x mythical events. I really would. Voids and sacreds are going to be your main way, so that's what I've broken down. So for the 2,750, that is 23 voids or 5.5 sacreds. And bearing in mind, we are expecting probably the champion chase event to most likely be ancient shards. That's actually not too bad. So you can combo these together, right? It's not like you have to do only one or the other. You need to come up with 2,750 points between the two. I think it's not too bad. For the epic, it's quite a bit more expensive, twice as much, in fact. 46 voids and 11 sacreds to get an epic. That will let you skip 4 other events or keep a copy of the epic if you want. Then I've also worked out for the mythical tome, the first one, would cost 57 voids and 13.7 sacreds. So what I personally am going to do, because I am here, I've got a nice stockpile, right? 26 sacreds, 170 voids, 21 primals. I'm definitely saving those primals, definitely, for 2x mythical, no doubt. Good chunk of voids and sacreds, and the most expensive guaranteeds we've seen before are actually quite a bit ahead of those. I am thinking probably to do 6 sacreds, go down to 20, and then do a chunk of voids. So I said, okay, how much would that work out as? And I worked that out. I need to do 6 sacreds for 3,000, and then for the remaining 3,850, 32 voids. We can maybe do 30 and then make the rest up with mystery shards. There is champion training on right now, so we could rip through the mystery shards. So I think that actually works out fairly well. 6 sacreds down to 20, 30 voids down to 140. Leaves me in, I think, still a very good spot. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Let's start off with our sacreds first. So I have everything here except Lady Kimmy. Gonna put her in. And then I think I'm going to look for the allure. Let's actually double check. So my Deacon, I believe, is +4. Let's take a look. Deacon, yeah, I've got a +4 Deacon. These are his stats, by the way. He's in sort of whatever gear. He's got quite high crit damage for whatever reason. 300 speed. He's in like Dark Fae. Be able to use him for Dark Fae. Allure is +2. So yeah, I mean, a couple more copies of Allure. The extra speed, extra crit rate actually be nice. She's got 95%. So for against Magic Affinity, I guess she wouldn't crit always. So probably a good idea to get her. Yeah. And then Mordecai, I think he has only +1. But I don't think he really benefits particularly from being empowered, right? He's very easy to build. So I don't care too much about that. For the Void Shards, this is a tough one. Georgette and Shuzan. Actually, let me see what the commenters said. Okay, so these are, I can see the top comments on it. Oh dear, I said something condescending. I don't know what that was. Now I'm worried. Siege. Someone who has Georgette. Here we go. Here's a comment. Someone who has Georgette and I mean, I guess we'll thumb it up, but I'm worried. I don't want to be condescending much. As someone who has Georgette and Shuzan, there's no wrong decision. Both are in my arena teams, always. I think if I had to give up one and take only one, I'd give up Shuzan, put her gear on Lady Kimmy. Well, okay, if we get Lady Kimmy from the Sacreds, we're good. Think George's ignore Stone Skin makes him harder to replace, but missing the instant turn would be devastating. As for novel, as long as they're sheep and stone skin, kit like that can't work reliably. Oh yeah, in the classic arena. Interesting. Use free to play everywhere. Sorry, a 6-month-old free to play. Use Man Eater everywhere. Its A2 siphon is particularly handy for normal Fire Knight and Spider. Oh, there you go. Yeah. No, I mean, there's no doubt. Man Eater's actually quite good at that. So let's say Georgid or Shuzen. There's no wrong decision. I'm leaning more towards the Shuzen for me, and then probably Ursula is what I'm leaning towards. But let's take a little look. So we obviously don't have Georgid or Shuzen, but Ursula, I do have her +2. She is 6-star. It's actually quite nice. Now it doesn't really matter though. Man-Eater, I've got 2 of them. One of them is +2 as well. Again, that doesn't really matter. I'd say the Man-Eater's actually, if we get, we could be getting extra copies of Ursula that are useless, whereas we could +4 both Man-Eaters. We could use a lot of Man-Eaters. We wouldn't use that many Ursulas. Let's see how we do on the Sacreds first. Let's go. 6 Sacreds. There's no boosted chance. It's 6%. Let's go. What can we get? It's an epic to start us off. Honestly, I'd probably... Well, again, we want Elisanya more than anything, so we could do Lady Mikage fusion. Anchorite's pretty good. Actually, really good combo with Wixwell. Epic. No, it's a Malekith Bloodflock. Okay. This is number 3. Here we go. Malekith Bloodflock. Not super crazy useful. Melga. Melga is actually useful. Definitely worth empowering her. She is nice for some stages in Cursed City. Maybe Malekith would be as well. I've never needed to use him so far, but Melga definitely shows up. It's an epic again. Oh, it's a high elf, but not one we want. Thanasil, not very useful. Also, he's doing the... He's like a teenage boy with his arm around a girl's shoulder, just kind of hovering, not quite sure what to do. That's how he is with his staff. How it doesn't fall down, nobody knows. It's glued on, I suppose. He's got a string connecting his hand to that staff. Number 5, it's Allure. There we go. Progressive chance works, confirmed. And this is our final Sacred today. We've got at least the Allure. It's an epic. It's Snorting Thug. Is this the guy that steals buffs? He's actually not too terrible. He can steal buffs and steals buffs. He just steals buffs. He's actually somewhat useful for Cursed City and stuff. So we got a copy of Allure, Lady Kimmy. Let's come in here. Let's go for Allure. And what I'm gonna do, let's just do this right away. We do have champion training on. I need to do it, so we're gonna slap some stuff into her, and then let's empower that Allure. We might do the other champs we pulled as well, but I don't care so much about those. But let's get Allure. So there we go. +3 Allure. More HP. The accuracy is actually kind of nice. Sure, great. It is, of course, we're waiting for +4 is really the bigger one. More speed and crit rate and crit damage and more everything, really. +4 is pretty good. You could, of course, build a couple of Allures. I think I actually might have a second one in the vault somewhere. I don't particularly need another one, so it's okay. For these... Will we stick with this? I think I will. I think I will stick like this. And we are going to do 30 pulls. We're going to have to make some room. Okay, let's do 20. And let's see where we go. No Elisanya today. We also would love the rare. If we could get the rare for this fusion. We're getting lots of rares. Not him. Nope. What? 10 rares. And not a sniff of the fusion. Unbelievable. Let's go again. Not even a sniff of an epic. Here we go. Another rare. Huntress. Hollow. These are all the wrong rares. Harrier, no. Centurion, epic. It's Weregrant. Okay, I actually don't know if I have a copy of him. So that's okay. Retainer. Okay, not much there. Again, no sign of the rare. Right. I'm going to make some space. I'll be right back. Okay, 10 slots freed up. The final temple. We've had pretty dreadful luck, I would say, here today. Not getting anything. Come on. Rare. Wrong rares. We're seeing duplicates. We've seen these rares before. 2 oxes. Another scrapper. Okay, I don't think we'd seen scrapper. Rare. And the final one. Ow, it's a rare as well. Oh my god. We got so many void rares. and we did not get the champion we wanted. Will we pull the extra 2 just to get there? I don't know. We've got a nice round number. Here we go. We're close to that mythical skill tome. We've got. I'm gonna grab. There we go. Both the rancid. Oh shit! Actually, he's gonna fill up a slot. That's not ideal. That's fine. Red essence though is good. 2 legendary skill tomes. We're gonna get a mythical 700, 900 energy, an XP barrel, a 5-star chicken, 4-star chicken, mythical charms. I mean, the stuff in here is actually really good. That makes me feel not so bad. It's a good chunk of rewards. So it's sort of like, you know, you got to pull the shards someday anyway. At least you're getting some stuff for it. Let's get both. Let's power level both. That will free up a couple more slots. So both. Yeah, we'll just get him done. Actually, hang on. Let's do some 4-star chickens for him. So I'm going to put these 4-star dudes. I put 4 brews into them. Let's go. Oh, I don't often show this, but it's sort of useful for you guys to see. You can do this obviously in campaign. Actually, sure, I don't want to feed the epics. We need to be careful with the epics. We need to empower the epics. We need to feed the rares. Careful now. Make sure we feed rares. I mean, we can put a few of these to the +4. Sorry, to whatever 40 just to be sure, because I haven't been counting. There we go. That should be plenty of food. No, not you. Bum bum bum. Not you. Not you. Both. There we go. Yeah, we'll empower Thanasil. I don't know if I'll ever use the guy. I'm just gonna try get every epic pretty much to +4, which is potentially sort of a waste. So there we go. So he's done. In fact, let's just max him out. 50 brews, YOLO, and we've got to mix one. I actually really need to go into the arcane keep. My arcane potions are absolutely empty. That's sad. Right, cool. So both number 1 is done. 1 is done. You know what? Let's do it. Do it. It's rare. It's Ifrit. Okay, last one. Here we go. We're doing it. Don't fail me now, game. Don't fail me now. You failed me, game. Right. Well, thoroughly unsuccessful set of summoning. Well, there's a branch arm. There we go. Well, we need some greens. 10 greens. I don't think I can even afford it. Nope. Well, I'll clear that up. I won't make you watch me summon 10 greens. But there we go. That was my summon rush. We have, slam through. Red dot. We've obviously got both. I'm not actually fully decided yet, honestly, at this point, whether or not I will actually do the rest of the fusion and just keep an extra copy of both. I could. This gives me the option. I'm not decided. I could keep both, or I could skip some events. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. And actually, one thing I do like to do before we go, let's just put in Laser. I like to do this because the rares are not locked. I like to come in, lock them, and ascend them just straight away. Just straight away, because gosh, I mean, now I've got the flex. I've got an extra epic, right? I could somehow we didn't get an extra rare, but we've got an extra epic. You know, I could feed one of those rares by accident, but gosh, you never want to feed a fusion rare by accident. I like to just lock them and make sure it's not going to happen. But yep, that's the summon rush done for me for sure, 100% done. I don't. It would be really nice. I think, again, you would not go for just this mythical tome. You go for 2. So we could go further for 2. I mean, I can think about that over the weekend. It would require pulling a whole bunch of shards. I mean, we could do it. We could go down like another 38 void shards. I mean, what would that do? Let's say, so 38 by 120, 4,500 points. We could go down to 100 void shards. You know, that would mean if there was a guaranteed void, you have to be willing to spend money to get it, right? Because 100 void shards is not a guarantee for a guaranteed void. But this might be okay. We wouldn't even need to go the whole way. Yeah, so we could do it. We could do it for 2 mythical skill tomes. Actually, might be worth it. Maybe we'll do it right now, actually. Maybe we'll do it right now. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I've decided we are going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm getting champion training done at the same time as well. Clearing up a bunch of the 4-star space. Let's see how we're doing. There we go. We've got this done. I'm definitely going for this red essence and probably further as well. But there is Branch Harmless there. I probably shouldn't actually be grabbing him. Lazer. In fact, let's get these super done as well. Let's just max him out. I've got no 3 stars. I've got no 3 stars left. Well then. Again, we'll lock him in place. Definitely rank up, max ascend. Beautiful. Now, I know it does give you a warning for the fusions nowadays, but I like to be careful. Right. Okay, so that's done. Actually, that's the other step of champ training. Great. We got the red essence. We're flying through this. We are flying through it. We'll probably go all the way for the legendary book, actually. Great stuff. That's done. Lovely. So we're going to empower some champions here. So I wrote the list. We've got Malkuth, Snorting Thug. Great. So we'll get stuff empowered. I figured there's no point in doing like another video on this. We'll just do the one. So he's +2, 5 more speed, more accuracy, all that stuff. Great. Malkuth said never used him, but hey, he's there. He's ready. Snorting Thug. Snort. That's funny. We've got a level 1. Again, Snorting Thug has some potential use. But yeah, right. So he's there. Anchorite. Ooh, he's +3. Okay. +3. Well, he's +4 now. Right. We're done with Anchorite. Maxed out. Should definitely get him to 60. All those stats. Cool. +4. Melga. I didn't realize I had so many. Melga's actually got no pluses at all. That's actually quite nice. We love the HP on her, and we love the speed. Speed and HP, and resistance, actually. Resistance. Basilisk, actually a great champ. Basilisk, +2 for him is pretty juicy. That is 5% more crit damage, 5 more speed, 10% more attack, even more accuracy. He can stun. A2, single target stun. Great. He's definitely always a lock-in for a lot of this stuff. And Dalaja, this one I had to double check. So Dalaja is part of the Mikage fusion. I've got one ready for the fusion. Then we've got one in the vault who is now gone up to +4. So we've got a +4 Dalaja. If anyone is struggling to get Dalaja to complete the Lady Mikage fusion, all I can do is apologize. I've taken all of the Dalajas. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, we still need to free up some more spaces. Actually, we need to work out exactly how many points we need to get. So what? 10,000 minus 6840, and then divide by 120. We need to pull like 26 voids. Let's say 25. Actually, we almost have enough space. This won't take long. Let me just get it. Actually, I also missed Thanassel. We got to empower Thanassel. There we go. Great. The Thanassel, a +1. Again, I don't think this champion is ever going to be used, but he's empowered. There we go. One more spot free. Okay, and here we go. 25 spots free. I had loads of rares as well. I don't know why. I misclicked something in the tavern there. That was dumb. I do have we've got absolutely tons of void rares chilling. One thing I'm going to be trying to do is actually holding on to these ones. So these guys, I've got no rock beasts, so we could fuse them up, but I'll hold on to the others for sure. Just for some broad moss, I think makes sense. So yeah, let's go in. Another 10. Let's do it. Let's do it. What was it? Was it 120 voids for the previous guaranteed? Again, if we get some rares here, if we get the, neat. Oh, that's actually really good. Oboro, great champion as well. Oh shit, that's actually really good. Bloodhorn and Rock Beast, there we go. There's some of the ones for the Broadmaw. That's my second Nia. I missed the guaranteed. I was away. I was on holiday. I missed the second guaranteed Nia. It was actually the third guaranteed Nia. I can now run double Nia, Yumiko, Trunda, Lydia, and I think what we put with that, probably Lanicus for Hydra. That's a lock-in. That's an instant lock-in for the Hydra team. That's kind of gross. Of course, you know, we'll hopefully eventually upgrade that. The new, you know, we'll eventually get the new legendary from Siege. Should basically do Yumiko's job in a Trunda team in Hydra. We're going in again. All the rares and none of the fusion rare. Have they turned the fusion rare off? Have they turned the fusion rare off, guys? What is this? I think they've turned the fusion rare off. They're not letting you pull him. Unbelievable. Not a sniff of him, not a whiff. We've not got any sniff of the 15x, but that's okay. Let's go in. So we're doing 5 more. Here we go. 5 more. Fusion rare. Come on. No, he was previous fusion rare. Okay. Actually, I probably don't have him. I might hold on to him. Maybe. Fusion rare? Fusion, no. Mykolas? Maybe Mykolas was a fusion rare back in the day for something. Probably. Rare. It's a veteran. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Another rare. It's the Stisher. Okay, he's part of the Razin fusion, maybe. And we're ending on a rare. It is hollow. Okay, well, slightly sad. And then I think we do need to do a few green shards as well. Do we? Have I added that up right? Wait, maybe I haven't added it up right. Am I one short? Oh, because I was adding in the green shard. So we actually do need one. We do need one more, actually. I'm bad at maths. Okay, wait, one more. Bad at maths. And the last shard of the day. This is the one. This is the one. This is it. This is it. Fusion rare. Ripper Fist. Well. well, we tried. We tried. Well, I tell you, my goodness, another White Dryad Nia. That's actually pretty nice. So yeah, that is definitely coming into an old Hydra team. It'll probably be on hard. In fact, was this the team right there? Yeah, there we go. I've almost this team. I don't have a Shuzen, womp womp. But other than that, I have this team. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Now it needs to be manualed, but the damage could potentially be insane. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, we can do that now. We can do that. So over here, you can see the awkwardness with the Painkeeper. No longer. Nia is going in. That's actually massive. That actually, honestly, that pull right there probably is more beneficial for my account than any of the more recent pulls, just because it's so broken for Hydra. And we do have enough for a 6-star Trend of Blessing as well, which is kind of insane. So yeah, basically what you do is you just have both Nias. You have to manual it, obviously. You just have the Nias always do this on Yumiko. So Nia 1 does it, Nia 2 does it. They're just at the same time. So they both reset Yumiko, and then Yumiko resets everybody else. So basically, Yumiko just does Dance of Time every single time. So 2 turns, cooldown reduction off, and then 1 at the start of the turn. So it lets her do Dance of Time constantly. And yeah, just every turn. So Yumiko just does Dance of Time every single turn. Nia's, now my Yumiko's probably too fast, so I have to change the gear and whatnot, speed tune it. The Nia's just do Riotous Revival every single turn. They're fully reset by Yumiko. Both of them do it on Yumiko every turn. Every turn she does Dance of Time. And then every turn Trenda does Cloak of Ages. Lydia can bounce between these, really. Lanicus will just spam Companions of Fate every turn as well. It's, yeah, it's like a whole thing. So double Nia opens up a lot. It opens up a lot. Yeah, it's like a budget. It's like a budget double Yumiko. The advantage of a second Yumiko is that you can bring in other champions. Like you can bring in like a Bad Elkazar, or Gerptuk could be the obvious one. It gives you a big damage boost, Gerptuk. Massive damage boost. But yeah. Okay, that's it. We've maxed out a summon rush. We've got mythical tomes for days. Like I said, I'll get the 40 green shards done now with champion training. So that's 3 more mythical shards here today, 3 more legendary books, a feast, a couple of rank 5 chickens, bunch of other stuff. It costs a lot of shards, a lot of saving, very expensive. But I think it's okay. We're up to 15 mythical tomes right now. I did not book Fralny because I was saving. We could if we wanted to. I don't know if it's worth really booking Fralny, honestly, but we could book Fralny and still have enough for Mikage when we get her. More likely, I'll save the books for Mikage, fully book Mikage because it's Mikage, and then be already working towards the next mythical. Yeah, you have to go hard on some of these really expensive events to get the mythical skill tomes, but it's really designed for late game players or spenders that can get the primals, etc. But look, there we go. Thanks for watching. I wish you good luck in your summons. Probably better luck than me. I think we walked away with a Nia and not much else that was too useful. Let's actually see a Boro. We will obviously up some, but okay, so a Boro goes to +1. I've got her 5-star. Not bad, not bad. A Boro is a cool champ. Right, thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.